What's up, everyone? I am so excited to be with you today. I cannot wait to talk to you about 4 moves to $1 million in 2024, the next 12 months. I want to share with you a formula that can help you do this, catapult your business to much higher levels, much faster, building $1 million business with a handful of clients. So welcome, welcome. I'm so excited to have you here. So let's dive in. First of all, I want you to think about how you are currently building your business. And I want to maybe shift your thinking around how you're building your business now. And I want you to think about a descension model instead of an ascension model. So, an ascension model is where people are selling little bitty things and they're trying to get people to then go to the next thing and the next thing. And so, the problem with this is you often bring in the wrong people when you're selling something very, very low ticket, and then they don't often ascend into something high. And so it's just a hustle and a grind. It also keeps you a lot of times cash poor, not making the money you want, not making the big financial leaps. A lot of people also, a lot of professional entrepreneurs also get stuck in that low six-figure trap. And it might be because they're selling something for a few $1,000s, $5,000. And so I just want to share with you the $1 million method, the $1 million accelerator. And this is where you start very, very high and you have a descension model. So you are selling the premium, really high end service first. That is your offer. That's your $1 million offer. I'm going to talk a little bit more about this. And then once you get all that going, you start building backwards. So you start descending. And this is where you can put in different levels, and eventually you can put in those little bitty passive income programs that everyone is out there trying to sell you and telling you that it's the magic to making a lot of money. But what it really does is keep people in a hustle and grind. And often people that are brilliant and excellent at what they do, they're playing at this small level because they're trying to do things that really, what I say, is the hard way. When you are trying to build a volume business, it is a much more difficult model. So if you've been around for any length of time in your business, you're excellent at what you do, you get your clients great results, I want to talk to you about building out your $1 million offer, your irresistible $1 million offer. And then I want to share with you, so the 4 moves that can help you get into that 7 figures, maybe even in 2024. One of my clients came to me a while back, and he had been trying to launch his business for 6 months. He had had other businesses, so he wasn't like completely a startup, but he was a startup in this new venture. And he had something that he was selling for $4,000. Well, we quickly moved him into, and then I'm going to share with you all the things we did with him, but we moved him into a $25,000 irresistible offer. This was a game changer for him, because then when we did the other 3 moves, he was able to go from 0 to almost 7 figures in 12 months. And this is the power of this type of a model and this type of movement in your business. So the first question for you is, what is your $1 million revenue offer? And when I say $1 million, it doesn't have to be $1 million to sell one. I'm talking about, what is your big offer that's maybe $25,000, $50,000, $100,000, or much more? For that client that I just shared about, we created a $25,000 offer. Well, to get to $1 million, he only needed 40 sales to do that. So big, bold move number 1 is, what is your $1 million offer? Do you have something that's 25,000, 50,000? I'm working with a client right now. We're creating her $100,000 offer. So all she has to sell is 10 of those to get to that $1 million. I've helped lots and lots of people sell $50,000 offers. That's actually not difficult at all. And I've helped lots of people sell $25,000 offers. That's not hard at all. Let's say you're even like a course creator or a digital creator, and you've created lots and lots of programs or lots and lots of courses. How can you pull all of those together and create something bigger ticket that is around that $25,000 range? If you're selling something for $50,000, you only need 10 clients to get to that 500,000, and 20 to get to that $1 million. So do you see the difference here? So what is that $1 million offer for you? Then You want to go all in on that offer until you hit that level, until you hit that number. When you go all in selling that thing, you stay focused, you stay driven. Then you can put the marketing and the sales and everything behind that so that you can ramp things up faster. So the second big bold move is you want to revamp your marketing so that number one, you're bringing in the right clients. Number two, you're influencing those big buyers to pay those premium fees and happily pay those premium fees. So big bold move number one is redesign your revenue offer so that you're selling something really premium. Big bold move number two is revamp your marketing so that you're going after a target. Now, it doesn't mean that you necessarily have to change industries or niches, but you will, in most cases, have to level everything up in your marketing. You'll have to revamp things. What you did to get to maybe that six figures is those low fee programs is not going to be the same thing that's going to get you to the seven figure mark selling something much more premium and much higher. And so everything has to come together, and you have to start looking like a Lamborghini if you want Lamborghini prices. So you want to revamp your marketing. You might have to go after a better market. Your messaging is going to have to change. Your influence strategy is going to have to change. Your marketing system is going to have to be put in place so that you can get these premium clients like clockwork and get the clients that you want. Okay. So that's bold move number two. So number three, the big bold move number three is restructure your sales process. Now, this is super, super important, because when you are trying to move your business into much higher levels, your sales process also needs to look like you're the expert. It needs to look like you're high end. It needs to scream high end. And so you want to make sure that you are not getting on calls with just anybody and everybody. You're qualifying people. You want to make sure if you're writing proposals that you are actually getting a yes before you ever write a proposal. So you're not wasting your time and your energy trying to convince clients and trying to chase them down. And so there's a proposal process that works really well when you're moving, and it also establishes you as the expert. I believe in a co-creation, not necessarily a proposal. So when you co-create solutions with clients, you don't have to write a proposal, you just write an agreement. And there's a very big difference there, right? So now it's like sign on the dotted line. Okay, the other thing though in your sales process that's super important, and this is how you take your payments. How is your payment plan structured? Are you funding your clients? Are you like the bank? Are you bankrolling your clients? One of the things I help my clients get out of is bankrolling and funding their clients. Now, when you're at a certain level in your business, you certainly can do this because you have the cash flow, you have the money to do it. But when you're not at that $1 million or $500,000, you don't need to be funding your clients. And so what you want to do is you want to set up a funding company to work with so that they can fund your clients. And here's the thing, they can offer far better funding options than you can. So let's say, for example, you're selling something for $24,000, you would probably take $2,000 a month from that client, right? But here's the thing, when you have it, when you turn that over to a third party funding company and you let them fund it, they can maybe fund that for 18 months or 24 months for that client. And you get paid the $24,000 in full. That amount hits your bank account. Now, how much faster do you think you can grow your business if big shots of revenue like that are hitting your bank account? There are a lot of people out there teaching $50,000 months. Well, let's think about this for a minute. Sure, you can go sell 10 $5,000 programs. I'm not saying you can't do that. But what if you sold one $50,000 program every single month, and that $50,000 hit your bank account every time you made a sale? Do you see the difference here? So these bigger revenue months are a lot more possible when you are doing things in this way. All right. So big bold number three is restructure your sales process. Now, what I'm giving you here is my $1 million method. I'm giving you my expert in you method. This is the process I use and the process that I take my clients through. And you can do this too. Okay. What's big bold move number four? Once you get these things going, once you have your $1 million offer in place and you're selling it, your marketing is on point, your marketing is working, you're getting clients in the door, you now have structured your sales process in a way that you're getting big shots of revenue. Now, my friends, it is time to ramp up. So rev up your revenue. And this can be done in lots of ways. Maybe you want automation. Maybe you want to build a team. Maybe you want to run paid ads. Maybe you want to get JV partnerships. All of these things, depending on the type of business you have, is going to make the difference in how you rev up your revenue. But here's the thing, you'll have the money, you'll have the cash flow, right? You'll already be on your way to that $1 million. And you can add new income streams at this level as well. So now you can build out that suite of offers that I was talking about at the very beginning, the dissension, right? The dissension plan. So these are the 4 bold moves. These are the moves I teach. These are the moves I do. And these are the moves that you can do too to take your business to $1 million in 2024 or in the next 12 months. Now, don't get me wrong. I am not making an income claim here. I cannot do that legally, right? But I will tell you that this has worked for clients and it's worked for me, and it can work for you too if you're willing to put in the effort, put in the work, and go bold and go big for this next year. So what are those 4 moves again? Redesign your revenue offer, get that $1 million offer in place. Number 2 is revamp that marketing so that you look like the Lamborghini, not the cheap used car, and you can get paid these big premium fees, and you're targeting a market that will happily pay you these big premium fees. And then number 3, restructure your sales process, stop bankrolling your clients. Number 4 is rev up your revenue and put this thing on steroids, and you can go well beyond that $1 million. But $1 million is a great milestone. It's a great starting point for you. And I love a high-end model where you can do it with a handful of clients. So listen, I want to invite you into a free workshop that I have coming up called expertinyouworkshop.com. You need to go apply right now. Go to expertinyouworkshop.com. The workshop is next week, and you have to be able to be there live because we actually do the work. We're going to work on these high-end offer creations. We're going to work on the marketing piece. We're going to talk about the sales piece. So all of these moves that I've been talking about, we are going to be covering in this free 2-day virtual event. It's 3 hours each day. Yes, we are doing the work. You do not want to miss it. I've had people make money right out of my workshops, make a lot of money right out of my workshops. I could be charging for these, but they are actually a training that I put into the hub for my clients. So I hope you'll join me. Go apply for that workshop right now. And I want to know, what is your $1 million offer and what are the big, bold moves you're going to make in this new year to have just a slamming year. I cannot wait to talk to you, to get to know you. Drop a comment. Let me know what your greatest takeaway was. God bless you. Let's do this. Go apply for that workshop now. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.